She's healing up a little bit better, little bit by little bit. Jumped in the pool for a while today, saltwater pool. Clean that old girl right out. So today being Sunday the 10th, a lot of people are scared to do videos or talk about cryptos when they're down. Not JSNIP4. Look at this volume on Bitcoin. From 72 down to 67 or so. Yeah, about 6,700. Now I'm on the 2 hour. Of course, then we had a green candle here, whatever, but from 66.73 it looks like to 68.71, whatever. As you see, the price right now is 68.33. But serious volume here. There is some serious support down here at these levels. So of course I looked at all the other coins, and it's kind of the same story. Big volume kicks in. That's ETH on Litecoin. Same story, looks almost identical to Bitcoin, which is not uncommon. Got the red candle, then the green candle following it. I mean, there is some serious selling, and buying, immediate buying. At this low 100 level, we're talking 10, where did it get to? 104, 105. And it's currently at, as you can see, 107. So it's actually real simple. It really is. Either you believe in this or you don't. Either you're gambling in this because you believe in it or you don't. It's that simple, and I do. And it's why I came out here and changed my shirt after getting in the pool. I was like, you know what? Let me put on an appropriate shirt to do this video. Just hodl it. Just hodl it. Ooh. So, of course, CoinMarketCap, we're 302 billion. We're down like 20 something billion from where it was at. Maybe a little more, actually, maybe more than that. Was that, what was it, that last couple of days? Or actually, let's do this, last 7 days. What is the problem? Let's try it again. 7 days. There's the 9th, 340. Been hovering around that whole point. Boom. Then this drop off. That happened today, mainly the big one. Down to 299 there, 303. Again, we're at 302. So you're talking 38, something like that, billion off the entire market cap. Of course, volume's jumping back up again with all that activity. Now, why do I sit here and come out here and keep doing these videos? Because I'm all in, and I believe in crypto. I believe in crypto. Again, you go back to even last year. Let's start from the beginning. April, January 2nd, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And we've had some pretty brutal sell-offs. I mean, look at this one back in July. $101 billion market cap. Drops down to 68. Actually, a little bit lower than that, 65. I don't know if you saw that, 65. Right? 101 down to 65. That, and again, with those numbers, percentage-wise, oh my God, is that a much larger move than we just saw today and yesterday. Percentage-wise, that is a huge move. It's almost, not quite, but if it was down to 50 billion, it'd be a 50% move. Yeah, we dropped off 38 billion, but 38 billion off of 440. 440 minus 38. You're talking 101 down to 65. I mean, huge. 40-something% or whatever it is. Roughly. So that was last July. I got to keep telling you this stuff because we've got to put this into perspective. And I think what threw everybody off is that this right here, we get at the end of November, starts really climbing. December happens. Oh my God, goes crazy. And again, in a very short period of time. Then January, Looked good for about the first half of the month or so, and then boom, sell off, another rally, sell off, another rally, sell off, all the while going lower. Right? Now again, this is 2017 we're looking at on this screen. But I want you to think about, even here, May got up to 85, down to 64 right there. Well, I had it a second ago. 64. Climbs back up, a little bit of a sell-off, right? 114 goes down to 102, 98. 114 down to 98, you know, it's a nice little sell-off. This happened in June of last year over the span of a few days. Started to recover a little bit, came down even more. Thought it was recovering, nope, came down even more. Down to the 90s, down to the 90s, low 90s, 80s, 70s. Oh my gosh, 69, 65, oh no, right? That's July of last year. And then all of a sudden, hey, wait a minute, June, July, end of July, August, September. Again, let's look at this sell-off. September 2nd, we're up to 178. We're at 178. September 1st. Down to 105. 168, or excuse me, 78. Down to 105. Oh my God, brutal, it's the end of the world. September, and then again October starts to climb back, finally gets back to where it was in the middle of October, and then November, December, you know, rapidly take off. I'm only showing, I feel like I need to show you this because we've been through this before, but many of you maybe have not. So those of us who have can say, look, here's the history, here's the charts. Again, either you believe in it or you don't. If you're to draw a line, let's we'll use Bitcoin. Let's go to the daily. I mean, even just look at this. It's still on a trajectory up. Until we see much lower numbers, like much lower. Remember when we got down to here, the 6,000 mark? Remember that? We still have to go to that level and lower to really say, okay, things are not, you know, things may not be looking good. At the same time, even if they do go that low, does it mean the party's over? Does it mean it's the end of it's the end of the cryptos, forget it? Or does it mean it's another year, just like many other years in crypto, where huge run-ups, huge sell-offs? You think it's recovery? Nope. Furthermore to go down. All I know is I didn't touch any of my crypto. I actually have been out buying a little bit. Started yesterday, and prior to that, I was buying a little bit right before that too. But yesterday I also bought some more. And I'm looking at Theta, of course. I'm looking at DigiByte, looking at a couple others, but those two I did get some more of, as well as a couple other ones. But I'm just looking at, okay, they're down, it's a good price, I'm buying some more, getting some more, plain and simple. But again, that volume on the let's go back down to the 2 hour. People ain't scared. When you see that, people ain't scared. Serious selling brought back up into some serious buying. You can see when the selling started, it brought it from almost 7,300 down to about 67 something. Now, granted, this next green candle wasn't much of one, but it was one. You know, it just means it ended in the 2 hour higher than the previous 2 hour. So it's the same story with Litecoin. It's the same story with even Populous. And I saw something interesting on Populous. I never looked at this, but check this day out. On the 7th of June, you see that red candle wick right here? Are you telling me that on at least this exchange, which is Binance, $1.14 for Populous, split second kind of a thing, and then it runs back up? Someone done cleaned out the order book over there. If that's what I'm looking at, PPT. That's USD. Also, it's all Binance. So yeah, I was trying to see if any other exchange showed up so I could take a quick look at Populous. Curious if it happened anywhere else other than that exchange, but that's the only one that reports here to that the trading view gets. So all I'm telling you, if you can't handle the heat, like the old saying goes, if you can't handle the heat in the crypto kitchen, get your butt out of the kitchen. Sell off your Litecoin at $106. Sell off your Bitcoin at 6,700 and some change. Sell off anything else you see on the screen that you have. Your Theta, where's Theta at? You're scared of Theta. You're scared of it all. Here's Theta. 18 cents. You're scared of Theta. Get rid of your Theta. Digibyte. You scared of Digibyte? 3 cents. Get rid of your Digibyte. Redcoin. You scared of your Redcoin? Half a penny, almost 6/10 of a penny, or not? Actually, not half. Not even. About half of a penny. If you're scared, sell off. Sell off if you can't take the heat. All I know is I can absolutely take the heat, and I'm going to take the heat. Why? Because of the chart I just showed you a minute ago. From last year, July. Oh my God, 178 down to, holy crap. Percentage-wise, absolutely freaking brutal, terrifying. What you just saw today isn't terrifying. In order to do what it did last July, you need to see, like, call it around $200 billion market cap. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Maybe a little bit more than that, a little bit higher. You know, percentage, if it's going to do exactly what it did last year. So, I know it sucks when you see these red blips on your screen when you're looking at your Blockfolio. Oh no. Wow, I'm down now. Whoa. Or maybe you've been down, but now you're down more. Oh no. Could you imagine you start working somewhere, get invested in a 401k, you plan on being here for at least 15, 20 years, and you're flipping out in the first year. Oh my God, man. Oh man, that Fidelity's not doing a good job with my stocks, man. Oh crap. First year into it, you're flipping out. Dude, you've got 15 to 20 years left. Just started. There's going to be some volatility. It's the market. You know, problem with crypto is, boy, is there going to be some volatility. And I'll say it again. The news that has been coming out in 2018 has been nothing short of fantastic for cryptos. Everything I see is like the institutional money is getting ready to finally be able to get in. Big money. I don't know about you, but I'm willing to wait. And I do think, like I said, my plan B is end of September. I do think plan B, still not a chance in hell I'm going to be using no plan B here. It's going to be plan A. Cryptos start taking off again. Whether it starts next month, gets a little bit better the month after, irrelevant. There's no way, with all the debt in the world and everything else out there, all the issues, that cryptos, which are finite resources, there are only so many amounts of these things, that they're just going to keep going down. Because anything that's fixed like that is going to hyperinflate against other real currencies at some point. Right now, sure, they're speculative and everyone's just trying to make money and but they also do something. It's not just it's not just tulip bubbles. They actually do something, and it's going to be changing the financial system. It's going to be changing record-keeping systems as we know them today. Again, open ledger, blockchain technology. I can feel your frustration and your pain. But I'm telling you, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Snippy can take a serious amount of heat. You want to know why? Here's why. Stand by.
Joe still says, don't you worry, child. CJ Snip's got a plan for you. So just hold tight.
That's all you gotta do. Maybe you need, remember the guy that made the fans, the little Snippy and the big Snippy? Well, fan? Oh man, I had to hodl through that. Well, I need a little Snippy. I wasn't that big of a sell-off. Maybe today, $38 billion market cap gone. Oh, I need the big snippy. Or do you really? Like, I'm just going to show this one last chart and I'll end this. This is Bitcoin, June of last year through December. Just like the market cap of last year, Bitcoin fell and rose with the rest of it. So you got all these moves, 80 billion, 81 billion down to 49, 50. Think about that one. 81 billion down to round off 50, whatever. $31 billion wiped off the market, but again, not at 440 billion like today. 38's wiped off. No. 38 off of 440 isn't that bad of a deal, is it? But this right here, and by the way, this was actually 4,900. If I could zoom in, you'll see this. The top here is 4,900, and that was September 1st. A few days later, or 2 weeks later, goes down to $3,000. $3,000 Bitcoin from 4,900 right there. So $5,000 down to $3,000. Remember, $2,500 would have been a 50% sell-off 2 weeks. I remember that because people were telling me then, my YouTube channel, comments, whatever. That's it. I should have sold off 5K Bitcoin. You guys are idiots. You should have sold it. It's never going to go that high again. That was it. I remember clearly. Went down to 3,000. You know what I'm doing? I'm trying to get some more. Hey, nice sell-off. Let me see what I can do to get some more. And then what happened? Hey, it goes back up. It's at 4,000. Oh, it's looking good. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Sell-off. Back into the threes. 36, 35. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Recovery mode on. Then it went on to make a new high. Even though it made a new high here, 6,000, came back down to 55, lost $500 off of that. And then how about this one? Got up to 7,500, 7,530. And I'm going to try to zoom into this. 7,530 down to 5,500. Whoa, that's scary. And that happened, again, about 72. I think 75 was back here. Call it a week period of time. Then we have this nice little pop. It recovers. Oh, hey, there we go, 65. And then a sell off again down to 59, 57. Oh, no. Oh, back up again. So you'll remember, I've said this before. You're looking zoomed in right now every day. Oh, my God. $38 billion just wiped off today. And I'm trying to remind you of what happened last year. And you could look in other years too, by the way. And you'll see the same kind of activity. Huge run up, sell off. Oh my God, every single time. It's the end. It's over. It's never going back up again, guys. You know, we're going down to $3,000 Bitcoin followed by 1,300. Okay. And if it does do that, it's going to go back up. But as you've seen, again, from these charts, here's Bitcoin. I'm on the 2 hour. There's some volume in here. There's some buyers all up in here. And let's try to zoom in that a little bit. What I was showing earlier. 2 hour, 4 hour. The trajectory is still up. Right, this is from last year. This is July last year, right here. July 14th, right here. So, final words to you. If you can't take the heat, the crypto heat, then get out of the kitchen. I've got one of those volcano suits. All right, to give you an idea what level I'm on, I've got one of those freaking silver volcano suits on. To give you an idea of how much heat I can stand. Because I've got high hopes for these things. And I'm willing to wait. Because so far, waiting has always, always, always paid off. And I got a sneaky suspicion it's going to again. Take care.